Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel today. I'm Kevin, and today we're back to our politics topic. So, actually today we're going to talking about the politic ideologies. So, today the main topic we are going to talking about is about how to solving the problems in politics. So, as I say, the ideologies of politics is about how to solving some problem, how to finding solution, how to know that you are part of a society inside the political system. So it's almost everything that going to be have a little connect with the logic of the politics. So today we're going to talk about how to fixing the problems in the field, in the societies when you using, when there are too much of political problems. So we are going to fixing the political problems in the society today. And of course, we also going to talk about the disadvantage of people who have to solve those problems. So let's go straight into our topic. The first thing, so the politicians take on one of the problem or of the hardest job in the world. They have to try to make everything better, but just not for one. They are going to make it better for the whole society, for a whole group, or you could say for everybody, as quickly as possible. And often they have to try to please different group with different needs, or you could say different wants. So, of course, the different ones or the different needs mean that they have to solve it by different ways. And some of the needs of two different groups maybe will going to be on the opposite side with each others, which means that if you choose this one, so the others will lose the things they need. But if you choose that one, so the first one will lose things they need. So whether you choose one of them, the others will always be left. And of course, just one group be left in a society could make a lot of revolution, protest, and resistance. They will go into fight for their right, fight for their needs, for their will, and they will go into do anything until you do what they want. But as I said, you will go into sacrifice some things else, some problems that happen in your society to solve the others. Okay, so let's going through some famous problems that almost every society have. The first thing that's about funding. So you guys can see, to solve the problem we have to giving fund for people or groups who need that fund. And of course, to choose who we should go in to give fund or funding for, we really need to choose a lot. And of course, we need to make sure and clear that we are going just to give the fund for that group, not the others, because we don't have the unlimited funding. The politicians don't have the unlimited funding. So if they just going to give the funding for everybody, they'll absolutely going to run out of money soon. And that's why they cannot go in to have everybody in the same time. So now let's really come into the examples of some of the problems that happen in a society. The first is about funding. The second is about the opinion of citizens. Some of them might be have the opinion that, yeah, who care about the pension? I just need the money I want right now, right here. I don't need a pension when I'm old. So that means they don't need the money from the pension. They just want to get the money from the pay. And some of the citizens even have the thinking or the opinion of they want to go to travel around the world, to fly everywhere. But as you guys can see, going to travel meaning will cost a lot of money, and also the pollution for the world, because we're using transportation and also eating, traveling, and playing at the place we travel. And of course, if we don't have a good mind, we will go into left trash and going to make a lot of pollution in the place we travel. So for those people who want to travel around the world but still want to protect the environment, it's a very hard problem for the politician to solve, because yeah, the politic is made to solve everybody's problems. It's not really need to be some kind of problem or some certain problem. Okay, the fourth problems that we have is about the opinion of the citizens when it comes for the people who move from outside the country into the country and become citizens there, and the citizens who was born there. Okay, so for examples, you guys can see in the yeah, not long ago, a while ago. Okay, so there's few months ago, the America still going to give funding and also give the immigrants need on top of the list. So they going to solve every problem of the immigrants, and they don't really care about the needs of people who really born in America. So after the Trump election, we could see that those problems has been solved, but still the problem is a good example itself for you guys to know about the anger and also about the opinion of people who really born in the country, with the way they treat people who born inside the nation and the way the government treat the people who come from outside. Yeah, it's a big difference. Okay, also there is some opinion about taxes too. For example, if somebody thinks that the taxes is too high for rich people, they will go into end up move the money away and go in overseas, which means that they are rich people and they don't want to be have high tax. So they will go into move out of the country if the government don't lower the tax. So you guys can see there is a lot of problem, and every problem have no things connect with each other, right? Some about tax, some about the funding, some about the way government treats people, some about the meaning or the desire of traveling around the world but not harming the environment, and some of them have the opinion about the pension and the job. So they are not having any things that connect with each other. And being a politician is a little like being a juggler, which means that you have to go into throw the ball, like going to throw the ball all over the air like this. Yeah, okay, when you throw one ball on the air, you have to move the other ball down and take this by this point and then throw it on the air, making a circle. Okay, I don't really know how to do it because I'm not a juggler, but yeah, that's how you do it. So the more balls we have to throw in a circle. So like you can see, if there's just two balls in two hands, we throw the one in, move this one aside, pick it and throw it, while the other hands catch the ball we throw on the air. So it's going to make a circle, right? But if there is 6 or 10 balls, so you guys can see the percent that one ball drop down the ground is bigger, and that's just like politicians. So they have to solve the problems that like the balls from juggler hands. The more the problem has, or the more the problem is, the more that maybe some of the problem will be left out and drop down, which means that the more problem you have, the more you cannot save and cannot solve those problems. So after all, politicians is still people. They are not gods. They are not some machine. They are not an AIs that could do everything. They are not Harry Potter. They are not genius, right? They still smart, but they are not really genius. Because genius is people who like Einstein or like Mark Zuckerberg or something like that. Yeah, okay. So you guys can see, politicians don't need to be genius. You can also be a politician, and because of that, we cannot force them to solve every problem that we need. We could tell them to solve our problems, but if we stand on the side, it's very hard to solve everybody's problems, because even when you solve some of the problems that the citizens want, the others still being left, and as long as there is still someone being left back, they are still angry and still problems. Okay, So that's all I want to say with you guys today about how to fixing the society's problems and also the disadvantage, the bad point from going to be a politician to solve the problem in the society. And that's all I want to say for you guys today. Thank you for listening and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye my viewers.